Grand Prix time now in the water. The open double ski, certainly the fastest craft that you'll see moving across the ocean. Surfers Paradise, Redhead from the Newcastle area, Tweed Heads, Coolangatta, Northcliffe, all Gold Coast there. Sea Spray from Queensland, Glenelg from South Australia, Warrnambool from Victoria. What a great mix-up of clubs. Trigg Island, Western Australia, Collaroy, Redhead, New South Wales, Northcliffe, Alexandra, Headlands from Queensland, North Bondi and Northcliffe, Queensland. A lot of teams lined up here, a lot of power, and undoubtedly the fastest craft in the water. That's the Surfers Paradise cap.
And that's Hendy and Dan Collins. He's the world champion in kayak paddling.
Two big boys. I believe these vests that they're wearing are specially designed by Spank, who've been involved with surf lifesaving for a long time. They're a special body hugging vest, and I met the Spank people yesterday and they told me they were going to wear them today. They're very smart, aren't they?
Very, very smart. Not only sun protection, but very easy to spot them as well.
Well, they've been designed specially for this event, so well done the Spank company. They've supported lifesaving for a long, long time. Okay, getting set, holding a long time. Remember how fast they are, these double skis. You just get in and you go.
Some big name paddlers making the transition from paddling kayaks across to this double ski.
It was Redhead you saw there, the blue cap with the gold band around it. Northcliffe, very hard holding these things. I mean, the starters are trying to give them every advantage they can. Trigg Island, gee, their cap's been prominent, hasn't it, Trigg Island?
Yeah, they've been performing very, very well. Just did really well in the Taplin. Was right up there and they're off.
Away they go now. Collaroy, of course, in the red colour you saw there as well. Surfers Paradise, you ride with them as they power their way out and smash their way through the break. Look at the flashing paddles now. Enormous energy. Man against the sea as they come over. There's a big set coming in too. Look at it hit the bank and up comes the sand. Let's see if everyone gets through. Another big one forming up. They may get hit again. Here comes the suck. Bang, I think Surfers may have got through, and another one to contend with. Well, they're just trying desperately to smash their way over the top of these last two to get out as they head out to the Cairns. And Grant Kenny, what a sight when these things get motoring.
Looks fantastic from out here, Darryl. All you can see is the bow bursting up through the back of the waves, and looks like a reasonably even start. The northern end of the line looked to me a little bit better as they punched their way out there. You've got to watch out for the run on the ski. You can really easily lose the run of the ski by bashing from off the back of one wave, smash into the to the face of the other. On the northern end, that crew that got away well is Trevor Hendy and Danny Collins. Danny Collins, of course, a world champion K2 1,000 metres. They are, though, about I don't know, 3 or 4 ski lengths behind the crew from Redhead, and also out on the right-hand side, Jimmy Walker and his partner from North Bondi.
Here comes Redhead now as you see them powering out toward the Cairn.
Yeah, Jimmy Walker is out there as well, as Grant just mentioned, and he's an Olympic kayak paddler as well. But the Warrnambool crew's doing pretty well out there. Two brothers, Owens and Owens. Oh, they're stuck on the buoy there. A big mistake.
Yeah, you don't want that to happen. I mean, that's just so easy. There's a little rudder underneath there. If it gets hooked up, you're in trouble. Well, yep. Grant, as they come up to you now.
Yeah, I'd have to say that's unusual. Actually, normally they're not allowed to pass through the swim cairns, and that's one of the reasons why. And normally they're briefed that way in the start, but I actually found myself in the middle of the race course there. It appears as though they were instructed to ignore the swim cairns and go through them if they chose. Of course, the risk is theirs that they do get caught up with the rudder, and we saw that happen there to, I think it was Swansea Belmont. So, you know, bad luck for them, but out in the front, no mistakes. Redhead, gee, they look good. They're really well paddling together, and they're back into the chop area now. They've got the first crack at it, but I tell you what, the man behind on the back of the ski behind them is Trevor Hendy.
Wave building.
Doesn't he know how to read the surf?
Wave building now, wave building as they come down and they straighten up for the run home. Now these things will pick up a wave a lot quicker and easier than most or any other craft that you'll see in action over the weekend. And look at this now, flashing blades, up goes the rating. Redhead now, they can feel the lump coming up, out of time a little bit there. Now they start to correct too, and look at them trying to pull into line. If one comes, they all want to be on it. North Bondi are there, North Wollongong are there, Surfers Paradise are there, Redhead, look at them chasing the runs all over the ocean. It looks like they're crisscrossing, but that's just letting the ski go with the flow of the ocean.
Redhead, Peter Scott and Tim Watkins doing a great job.
And down they come, and there should be a little run here. They're pushing and pushing and pushing. Dropped off the back of it though. Surfers Paradise is still there, and there's a swell building in behind them. This is not over by a long shot yet. The eyes start to bulge. And they've dropped off another one. Here comes Surfers Paradise as they power their way down now. They're going to hit the line almost together, I think. Redhead trying to put every bit of muscle into it now. Here they come, Surfers Paradise. Down the run they come. Pushing, and they're on it too. Well, what's this now? There they are up alongside. They might get the better run. They get the better run down. Can they hold on to it there? Surfers Paradise have come from nowhere there. Redhead got a little bit sideways, and it's going to be Surfers Paradise, and Hendy's going to add to his collection. 23 gold medals for Trevor Hendy. Well, what a race. What a race. They came out of nowhere. They picked up the flow of the ocean. Redhead made one little hiccup and it cost him a gold medal. That man now adds to his tally of 23 gold medals.
It's a pretty amazing tally. Along with him, Daniel Collins. He's an Olympian and a world champion for kayak paddling. So a great performance by them. Redhead in second, Peter Scott and Tim Watkins. A gallant effort, but they just didn't have that last run.
Oh, they did a great job, Redhead. I mean, they just set the pace and they made one little mistake. Now look at the power here. Look at this, Nicole, the timing, the concentration.
Well, the back paddler has to be a mirror image of the front paddler, and in the heat of the moment, they really want to make sure that they're going in and out at the same time, and that's exactly what they're doing. Look at this. And Hendy just is the master tactician. He's just reading it so well.
Oh, just wonderful. I mean, look, see a little steer there. He just digs the paddle in to make sure. He looks around at which way the ocean's going. It's just a wonderful display from this man. 23 gold medals in competition during his career. And he is the winningest lifesaver this sport's ever seen. The results, Surfers Paradise. Wow, they came from behind. They defeated Redhead from the Newcastle area, Warrnambool from Victoria. Trello, at the moment, Michael Roberts, he's down there with the man.
Well, Trevor, 23 gold medals. You can't get the grin off your face. The ocean was your friend today.
Oh, it certainly was. You know, Dan and I were chatting about what we're going to do in the race, and when we went out there, and we were just right together. We knew exactly what we were going to do. We were going to relax the whole time and enjoy it. And it worked out. And the guy we beat, Pete Scott with Tim Watkins, is in our K4. We've been in all year, so it was a funny one.
And Danny, the northern end seemed to get a good start too.
Oh yeah, it's surf. I mean, we got out pretty much untouched, which was a first for me this weekend. So no, it was great. It was good time to have a bit of luck from the ocean.
Luck, that's what it was. But no, I can say it's just pure skill.
Yeah, it's funny. I've never won the double ski before, and he has. So that was good. I sucked off him that time. It was good.
Well done, boys.
Thanks.